Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push. Okay, copy. A's off, door lights out, bypass pin is in, parking brake set, walk around complete, bin doors and access panels secure, safety zone is clear.
I'm sorry, guys. Cam, I don't know why I was on mute. Don't ask why. What's up, Matthew? Thomas Ellis. I've been waiting to see how this X world looks like compared to XP map enhancement. Map enhancement you're going to always need because that's the ortho, right? So you're going to need that. You're going to need that, you know. So, but I wanted to do it without map enhancement so people can see what they're getting because the ground texture is more sharper. It's not like the regular XP default. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm on mute. I'm sorry, I'm on mute, guys. So, yeah, let me see. Papa, if you went to bed, I'll also go. No, man, I didn't go to bed, bro. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, map enhancement. I'm not doing a map enhancement. Okay, I'm doing it without map enhancement because I want you guys to see what the ground texture look like. So now, but can you people who doesn't want spend money on map enhancement? Can you fly with it like this? Yes, you can. I believe you can. I'm flying with it. But map enhancement, of course, Ortho is going to give you a different element, okay? It'll also give you additional stuff, you know, buildings that that might not be there without Ortho. So just think about that too. All right. We're going to dual start. As I said, we're doing dual cooling, dual start. I always do that on the partner with the engine, newer engine. So that's what we're going to do, get the engine to, the oil to warm up faster so we don't have to wait until the oil warm before we do a complete takeoff procedure. All right, so let's go ahead and release our parking brake. All right, and we're gonna go get started.
Copy, parking brake release, clear start both engines.
All right, we're gonna start engine 1 and then engine 2. And if you look at, see, here it is. See the cooling? Oh, you know what? I didn't disconnect my, okay, cool. See now, with the cooling off, when you do it individually, it takes a lot longer for this thing to warm up. So now we're gonna go to here to monitor that. PSI is more pressure increases, and then you see they both are 30, but by the time they start warming up, we'll be able to do our config check and be ready to go. And not as strange as default. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you on that one. I'd rather have that than have the default, okay? Now, what may look strange to you is the homes they're trying to place all around. Maybe that may look strange to you, but but the ground texture is much better, bro. So I'm not even looking at that. So it's all the homes look like Miami homes? No. When I put my just Miami City, then it's not going to look like that. It's going to improve it. And then when I run my Ortho with it, it's even going to more improve it. But I'm trying to run it default so people can see exactly what it looks like. Just imagine people that don't have Ortho and they fly X-Men without Ortho. To me, this looks better than default. Plain and simple. Now, if I fly in New York, it's not going to look strange because they've done all this area. If I fly in San Francisco, it's not going to look strange. But the thing is, you got to look at everything in perspective. There's our OSP sound.
Okay, tow bar disconnected and bypass pin removed. How's it going, guys?
I have map enhancement pro, but we'll probably add this to it. Yep, it will go well with map enhancement pro, Thomas. I have that too, but I'm just not running it. Yeah, big up, Super Mustang. All right, so let's go ahead. If I have my Miami City, then you would see a completely different cam. And flaps 1. If you think this will look like Monopoly home, what does the XP12 homes look like? And that's the thing. All right, this can come off. All right, dual cooling. Let me see. We don't need that anymore. Put that engine. See how everything's warm up pretty good? That's good. So dual cooling can go away. All right. When we turn off, taxi light can come on. And then we can do takeoff config. No blue. So we're all good. Throttle position disagree. No pitch. Oh, I haven't done that yet, bro. Come on now. I know. I haven't done that. Flight control. So we have pitch down 0.2. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and do the flight control. See, Cam, at least the trees in here don't look like mesh trees that look like they're matted all together, and then or polygons. You know how they I'm not saying anything, but you know how some of these other things look like polygons? They look all crazy when you get down low. At least this doesn't look like that. So if you don't have a problem with that, you shouldn't have a problem with this at all. Okay, we got to be fair now. We're not looking at polygon homes and, you know, stuff that looks square and weird, like, you know, something mesh them all together. So we got to be fair. All right, that is done. So we got to be honest here. Let's not just pick on this and then, you know. All right. Yeah, look at that. Sharp. And plus, we're in a Neo, man. We're in a Neo. Let's go ahead and hear that welly sound. All right, let's go. All right. KMIA. You know, people, you know, if they don't buy it, that's on them, man. You know, it's all good. And then this next, wait for the next thing to see me. But for me, it's definitely, it's gonna go pair very well with my map enhancement. All right, so we're in Concourse D. We're gonna go to Quebec and Quebec 10. Golf, Quebec 10. Miami traffic, Delta 672, we're taxiing via Golf, Quebec 10 for 27 departure, Miami traffic. Yo, big up, Rich. Did you buy the Expo Edition HD? Yes, I did. That's I bought for the whole world, man. I didn't mess around with, you know, one this, one that. I got the whole thing. Yo, big up Andy. I bought the whole thing. Okay, so before stop check is done, before taxi checks, when window hits on auto, heading indicator is set. I know you guys are looking at other things about the same, how sharp the same is. That's a whole different story. Standby instrument set, radio vanning set for departure, autopilot is set, FD is on, auto brake max, elevator trim set. For takeoff, flight control check. Before taxi checklist complete, taxi checklist, taxi light's gonna be on. We're gonna release a brake, and then takeoff gonna be green, no blue, and taxi check is complete. And by the way, this is the update Miami for XP12. So what I'll be doing, guys, I'll be flying without, you know, my map enhancement to show people what it is, and then I add map enhancement and do the same flight, and you guys will see the difference. All right. Come off. Soap can come on. Light. Take off light. All right. All right. Before takeoff, check the parking brake set. Flight instruments check. Engines instruments check. Takeoff speed. Takeoff data check. Nav equipment check. Landing lights are on. Strobe lights are on. Video reads on auto. The as required. Transponder TRI before takeoff checklist is complete. Takeoff checklist. Takeoff first, we'll go to Toga. We'll release a brake at 100 knots. We'll cross check. At V1, we'll commit to go. And at VR, we'll rotate, then pitch to between 10 and 15 degrees. Positive rate of climb, gear will go up. Once we pass F speed, flap will go to 0. Spoiler will disarm, and landing lights will come off as required. Takeoff checklist complete. Miami traffic, Delta 617 line up and 27 for departure, Miami. Thanks for missing. No, I'm not going to add map enhancement in mid-flight, bro. That's not the point of this stream. No, this airport is Payware Nimbus. Alright, Chrono can come on. Oh crap. I almost went over this damn thing here. Nope, nothing else. That's the idea, man. I don't want to mislead nobody. I have nothing else installed or running. You know, we're gonna go ahead and put this at 360. Because if I do that, then that's gonna be being misingenuous. You know, people will say, well, you know, you have the thing on. No, I don't have none of that on, bro. It's not a good lineup like XP, but hey, this will do. Okay, you guys ready? No, the building's over here. You know, I don't know if they're part of the Scenery Airport or not, but hey, I'm good. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's give it. Miami traffic, Delta 617 departing 27 Miami.
Flex set. $100 knots.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Climb set. Speed check, flaps 0.
gonna fly by. Oh crap. You see how much sharper the ground texture look? The ground texture looks much sharper. The folders, okay, I'll show you what you need to do, Thomas. It's much sharper, definitely much sharper. Now, when you add Ortho to it, then it's gonna fill in a lot of the stuff. That's Opelika Airport right there. Now there's a file I'm going to show you guys where you can increase the traffic density in X-Plane when you have it, when it's all said and done. It came with this. All right, passing 10,000 feet. Okay, climb out checklist. Thrust level and climb detent. Autopilot is engaged. Taxi lights off. Altimeter set on both sides. Lights are off. Fastest route is required. Climb out checklist complete.
The day before yesterday, it was 30.
Can't wait until we get to Atlanta. It's definitely gonna look different. Yeah, it takes a minute. It takes a minute. Once I get to cruise, I'm gonna show you what you need to do. I think that's, I don't know if that's 26 or Alligator Alley. I don't know which one that is. It's an interesting route because you took off from to the south and come back, and normally when you took off the other way, you like over here. Yes, they are, Oscar. What they're trying, okay, let me explain something about Sim Haven. I've been using Sim Haven, you know, the free stuff forever, right? They trying to place autogen as much as they can. This is more of an improved one to where everything is accurate where they place. Now, the reason I chose to fly out of Miami is because, you know, like New York City, they did everything. So I said, you know what, I want to fly out of a place where they've done everything. I want to see how the ground texture is. I want to see how sharp it is compared to default. I'm not going to run my you know, map enhancement because I want to see how everything. As you can see, this is way better than default. Now, some of the stuff that they place, the buildings and stuff like that, yes, they play them accurately according to the real data, and I'll read all that stuff for you. And then, but when you fly to a place like New York City, San Francisco, which still, you know, because they had some consultant that advised them, you know, get them the data on the North America, and they're still going to make more improvement as far as to get it as accurate as possible. So I wanted to see the places that was not advertised as such and what they look like without my map enhancement. Now, if I was flying with map enhancement, nobody would even ask any question at all. You know, they'll think that, man, this is great, you know. But I wanted to fly without map enhancement. Is it worth buying? Yes, definitely. All right, we're gonna approach 18,000 feet. Now, the interesting thing is when we get in the Orlando area, I think we might have a tile there, so you see things might look a little different. So I don't know where we at. Let me see. Close some of this stuff. And oh, we got quite a ways before we get in that area there. I think that's Okeechobee Lake right here. I'm gonna stay outside so you guys can see. All this area is forest, all right here. And you see how much sharper it is? I think this is Lake Okeechobee right there. Yeah. Now, if I were to do this flight in Europe, man, you guys wouldn't say nothing because they got Europe down pat. They got that thing down pat. All right, guys, we got 16 light. Let's make that more than 16. I tell you what looks good is Atlanta without the Ortho, because Atlanta mesh is always a problem for me. There was map enhancement on Ortho, but when I spawn in there in Atlanta, it looks really nice. All right, so yeah, we're still climbing. We're gonna. The lighting is crazy, man. Sky color, the atmospheric. Wow. Oh, screenshot. Let me take that. Thanks for remind me of that Super Mustang. Let me take the screenshot before I move out of this area here. There's a screenshot. I got it. I got it, bro. Yeah, I think that's Lake Okeechobee. That's what that is. No. That's explain. They didn't add lighting. That's explain. I'll read everything to you what they added, Oscar, once I get in cruise. Alright, we're getting close to Orlando. Nope, not close to Orlando yet. Just imagine what that's going to look like with map enhancement. Oh crap. We're going to the soup. That's the shrimp soup that we're going through. Jeez. We're not far from Orlando. All right, we just cleared that. Here's Orlando. You can tell we have
Ladies and
I have a
gentlemen,
tile over
we
here.
have reached
That's
our
Orlando
cruising
Airport.
altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Hartsfield/Jackson Atlanta INT, with a remaining flight time of approximately 1 hour 50 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. We are currently cruising at 36,000 feet. We are on schedule for an on-time arrival into Hartsfield/Jackson Atlanta INT at approximately 0050. The weather in Hartsfield/Jackson Atlanta INT looks good, with scattered clouds.
So now you guys see
We'll
how it
update you
looks
again before we
with
begin our
Ortho.
descent.
Because this is a tile that I
Thank
have
you.
over here. I didn't remove. So now you guys see. So for those of you who wonder what it looked like with Ortho, here, there it is. All right, I'm going to show you that in a minute here, Thomas. Let me bring it up. All right, I'm going to show you right now, Thomas. Okay, once you unzip them, this is what it's going to look like. This has no file in it. The ones in, because we already have all our bridges here. So this is what, you need to open up and you have all these guys here, right? And make sure you download the actual Pro library. You need that. Inside that library, a couple of things that you need to do. Open it up. You need to run install XWP Win. What that does is going to create this for the mod, and it's going to link the XP12 library. Okay, you have to run that, otherwise you're not going to get your trees and all that good stuff. Make sure you do that. Make sure you read the important notes. Okay, there's some other options. Let me go back to my download. Okay, so this is see this right here, this for road traffic density. I haven't messed with that yet, but you're supposed to go in there, make your traffic density even more on the highway. This is an option. Divider, I'm not, it's how you divide it within the Scenery I&I. I didn't do all that stuff. Of course, this is the Pro library that you have to, put in there. And what else? This goes inside your fly lure, okay? All right, let me go here. So that's that. So once you open it, just throw that right in there. Like I said, I only did Pro America. I haven't done the rest of them. And then just make sure when you do this, read this instruction, copy this into your resource plugin fly lure scripts, and then and when you go in here, make sure you execute this, and it will create this folder and some other stuff. All right, hope you got that. Yeah, you can tell this is, I don't know how big this tile is. We have so many damn lake and pond out here. Now, if I run my Map Enhancement Pro, the tile will be even sharper. That right there is something that they don't want you to see right there. I know you guys can't wait until I do San Francisco to LA, so you guys can see that portion. I'll do that one with Map Enhancement Pro. I think you guys get the idea. Okay, what's going on with that? Speed still out. Speed break. Oh wow. Why my speed break out? Why was that out? I think I saw something, you know? Did I touch something by accident? Gray Somali, how's your free density? I find it was super sparse without global force V2, and I had to turn off the Sam Haven widgets. Now mine is fine. Well, this is a pro version, so I don't know if I have that problem. I didn't notice that problem when where Atlanta has a lot of vegetation and forest, so I don't have that problem. Yep, I do not have that problem, man. If you guys haven't seen my short video that I did, my landing into Minneapolis last night, it's a FedEx 763. You guys gotta check that out, man. You guys got to check that out. It's almost that short is going viral. It was in a crosswind too. Maybe I should share it with you guys. Maybe I should pull it up and check and let you guys check it out. I use map enhancement, but I'm not using that right now. I'm not using that. Everything is with no ortho. I want people to see how it is raw, but I use map enhancement Pro, not the free version, Pro. I'm gonna say now I have to wait for them all to extract. Got to get drink. This is going to be, yeah, dude, bro. Hey, I'll do that on Saturday, man, when I'm not, streaming. I'll take care of that on Saturday. Take care of it overnight. Take care of it overnight. Matthew said, your wing view is at the opening of the engine. You talking about that, this engine view right there? Your wing view is at the opening of the engine. Yeah, I like my wing view, man. Hold on a second. 9.75? That's kind of slow. 9.79, bro. I don't like that. Too heavy for that. Yep, the clouds are default, Matthew. Greatest amount. Let's see. What resolution do you run? I'm running 2K resolution. I'm streaming at 2K. And and you have to have those specs to do that though. So let me show you what my specs are. These are my specs. That Ryzen 9850 X3D, it's a beast. It's a beast. Trust me. Allow me to do a lot of stuff. And here are my settings that I'm running. I'm gonna show you. That's my setting. You see this right here? Maximum wall density, maximum vegetation density, maximum. This is at high. And look at over here. This one that has this right here. So yeah. But you gotta have the CPU and the GPU to do that. Yeah, I can't wait to run this with map enhancement. Can't wait. Oh, it's gonna look really good. Now this is default with X World, and it looks pretty sharp. The biggest complaint people had about X-Pen is how blurry the ground texture look like. Okay, but that's not the case with X World Pro. Seems to be, it's amazing. Yep. Now, what GPU do you have? That is the question. $5080? Oh, you good. You good to go, man. $5080? That's 10% faster than mine 5070 Ti. So you good to go. Nope. You put the tiles up front and the libraries at the bottom. So when you install all your tiles for America, everywhere else, put the library at the bottom of them. Okay? And then let me show you what the INI file look like once you run it. Give me a second, because that's important. Very important. All right, I'm going to show you Thomas. All right, here's my INI. So this is, I put my INI under the libraries, right? This is where I place it. And then extra libraries at the bottom. So when I get the rest of them, this will always be at the bottom. This is above open scenery, above all that stuff, okay? But make sure it's below the your libraries, above open scenery, if you have that. And above, definitely above your overlay if you have any, okay, above the mesh. All right. Don't forget to run that win file to create that folder in your on that library, within that library. There's an airport down here. Yeah, so that, let me bring it back up. Hold on. I'm bringing it back up. Just give me a minute. Okay, this one right here, you have to run this, install XWP Win. You run it and it's going to do a batch. It's going to be a batch and a different screen, a command screen pop up. Once it's done everything, you said, you know, finish everything, you hit yes, and it will go away. And then what it's going to create, it's going to create this folder and it's going to create this link right here. Make sure that's done. Grace said I had issue with running the file because it said it wasn't in the custom machinery folder, even though it was. I had to open the installer in notes and enter a line of symbol given by it. Okay, I didn't have no issue. I'm sorry that you had that problem. And you know, Thomas, once you're done with that, that's it. It's set for good. So because you install your whole world, then you're good. You're good to go, bro. $33 minutes. $410. Okay, so we're good. He said, have you considered using rear wing or quad engine? No. No, I'm not. I haven't considered that, man. Listen, first of all, police really don't like people using mod with their plane. Me using the OSP sound pack is enough. I know I bought it, it's my plane, but I also, the CEO, the 320 CEO, that was given to me. Yeah, I owned the 320 Neo, but the CEO was given to me, and I had to stream it. Okay, so I have to be a little bit more respectful with that when I do some mod. So the farthest I'm gonna go is with the sound pack, because that's a must, and then the cockpit texture, which I have in all the planes, what you see here. That's as far as I'm gonna take it. We're gonna see if we can pull a really good landing here in Atlanta like we did the other day. 270 is short. 270 is no joke. But we're gonna try to see what we can do. Last landing was in the 320 CL, and it was pretty damn good. Hey, look at the flexing on the wing, man. Really, really nice. All right, one thing I didn't do, but I'm going to do it now anyway. Okay, so we got to enter information here. Let's go. No, we're not doing that yet. Let's go to progress. Let's flight plan. ATR 27 left. All right, 195 nautical miles. All right, so we're gonna set some fix. Go to LAS. KATL 27 left. All right, so 10 nautical miles. All right, we're gonna next. We're gonna do a 6 one. KATL 27 left. 6 nautical miles. One more. KATL 27 left. 3. All right, cool. There it is. All right, so our bottom altitude is going to be. Let's take a look at that. What that's going to be. Star. I think it's Jedi 4, isn't it? Yep, Jedi 4. So 8,000. All right, that's gonna be the bottom before we vector ourselves. And most of the stuff can be seen here. All right. 8CL. All right, so we're gonna go chart stars. Okay, pin that, and we're gonna go to taxi. Pin that. Okay. So the weather here, 320 and 6, scattered 2500, 3002, broken. That's the remarks. So 3002, and it is going to be uniform. They're doing 28. I'm not doing 28, 26 right. Probably should do 26 right. I'm gonna change it to 26 right. The fact that I don't see 27 there, I'm gonna do 26 right, like a real world. Let's come back over here to 6 right. All right, we need to go ahead and enter the information. Okay. So we got 3002. Temperature is going to be 25. And 320 at 6. 320/06. And let's take a look at 26 right. All right, so we're looking at, okay, we're 200. All right, that's it. Let's clear this. All right, so let's approach. Climb to 1800, then climb right into 4000. Inbound for Romeo Mike Golf VOR Radio 132 to Dallas intersection. DMA 185 Romeo Mike Golf and hold. So we got 110 275. 110 275. Okay, we're good. It looks good. All right, let's take a look at preparation for checklist. Let's go to descent preparation. All right, W and landing information obtained. Landing condition confirm and compute. FMS preparation check and adjusted. GPWS landing flaps 3 as required. Lane level check. Auto brake as required. Approach briefing performed. Turn on ND as required. Weather radar as appropriate. Engine anti-ice as required. Wing anti-ice as required. Desynchronous have not obtained that yet. Yo, big up Jet Power. Thomas said, but before I go, what do I do with the Sim Haven folder I already have in custom sim? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. This is new. You don't want to have this. It's gonna mess up everything new. Get rid of your Sim Haven the old Sim Haven. Get rid of it and put everything new because it's very different. Thanks for stopping by, Thomas, man. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Frame rate is great, man. I have no problem, Jet Power. None whatsoever, my friend. And by the way, Jet Power, I'm not running my map enhancement with it. I wanted to see what this thing looked like without map enhancement. So I'm not running that right now. All right. Just pay attention. There's a Delta in front of me. 3056, 739. So we have good separation. So I gotta watch him. No problem, Thomas. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it, Thomas. Especially in Europe, bro. You're gonna have fun flying over there. Brian Harris, man, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, man? No 7 failure. Yo, Brian Harris, man, what's up, bro? What is up? All right, let's go ahead and... Oh. Brian Harris, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Again, Brian Harris in the X-Men, back in the X-Men world. No server failure, man. You don't have to worry about that. This is what I want people to see. With, you know, X-World Pro, the ground text is so much sharper. If you don't want to run Ortho, I see why you don't want to do it. You can do that if you want to. Like Jet Power said, it still look nice. All right, so let's go ahead and complete this here. Descent clearance obtained. FC alternate is set to clear. Descent initiated. MCU PF progress page descent. McDo PM flight plan. Descent monitoring adjusted. And we're going to save it there. All right, let's go down to see what we got here. 8,000. And then we're gonna go. Yep, 4,000 and we're good. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and do the descent here. Let's go to landing. All right, we got everything that we need. I think it's 320. I think this is correct. Yep, this is correct. So all that stuff is good. And what about the altimeter? 1070, that's right. And auto brake. Let me see what we get for auto brake. Go to sim brief. So we're doing 26 right. Auto brake medium. Compute, there it is. Go back to checklist. So auto brake's gonna be medium. Yep, next time it'll be on. It'll be on. How you guys really want to see it? It'll be on next time, Jet Power. But I thought it was fair to do it without, you know, map enhancement. Because, you know, the first thing people want to say, well, you know, you have map enhancement on, blah, blah, blah. You know, I didn't want to hear that. Because whenever they do a comparison between X-Men and Microsoft, they always do the X-Men default. They never add, you know, Ortho. And it's almost like my thing is like, well, X-Men's trying at a disadvantage. But people want to know what it is look like default. And I said, okay, that's fair. We'll just do the default. Yep, he's landing 26 right. Yep, he's landing 26 right. Yep. Alright, so what is the altimeter? 3002. Okay, come over here. Checklist. Power set. Checking. Campsites check. All right, music can go bye-bye. Oh, look at this is one of the things of X-World. Now you're going to see these things going to have smoke coming out of them. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm glad I was able to see that. Look at that. That part of X-World. Before you didn't see that. All right, LS can come on. Let's get our lights on. Let's go down to 240. All right, let's go ahead and with the checklist, lane lights are on, seatbelt signs are on, EFIS option centered, LSI as required, rated nav selected, as required and checked. All right, let's approach. As required, seatbelt sign on. Yeah, that's what I suggest, power. So we are 8,000. All right, let's go ahead and execute this thing here. Activate the approach. 145. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, Atlanta. We got 119, 100. Speed check. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1. Speed check. Flaps 2.
Alright, we got the localizer. Atlanta traffic, Delta 617, 10 miles out, 26 right, Atlanta.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
All right, let's add some drag here.
Speed check. Gear down.
Okay, manage speed. Line traffic Delta 617. We are 7 out, 26 right, Atlanta. Look at that. You see the vegetations and everything? You see how that look? Speed check.
Speed check. Flaps full.
All right, let's see here. Yo, what's up, Mario? I forgot. I'll tell you once I'm done. So maybe I won't do that. Nah, I don't know. Maybe not for around here. We have to see what it looks like. Look at that. I mean, come on now. Check. Okay. Land traffic. Delta 617, short final 26 right. Atlanta. So we are
$500, $400,
landing.
300, 100 above. 200, minimum. 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10.
Oh crap. This is not gonna be a good landing. Yeah,
Speed brake up.
I messed that up.
Reverse green. Decel.
I messed that landing up, man.
$70 knots.
Oh man, I messed that landing up. Come on. Yeah, that was my fault right there. That was my fault. Yep, that 436 is all me, a firm landing. Definitely a firm landing. That was on me. Well, we're definitely gonna look at the replay and see how everything looks. But man, I messed up that landing big time. I did. I did. Master can come on, off. We're gonna leave the servo on because we gotta cross that runway. Start you. That was on me. All right. Nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Because I pulled the seat back, floated, and that's when everything just, okay. I screwed this one up. All right, Bravo 5, we're going to take Bravo 5, Bravo 4 to Echo 3. Atlanta traffic, Delta 617, clear of active on Bravo 5, crossing 8 right on Bravo 4, Echo 3 for the gate. The seasonal looks hot for summer, yeah. I pulled the stick back, you know, and then when I did that, trying to float it, trying to bring it back, and that's what happened. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some. Look at the detail, the grass on here.
descend the runway 27 right via Lima Alpha.
You know, when I flew to Minneapolis out of Atlanta, I think I was in this concourse here. Take this one. Charlie 46. Oh, I might mess that one up. Okay, right there. Let's see how accurate this thing is. Okay. All right, we are done. So now let's take a look. Let's get off Vatsim. Let's take a look at the scenery. All right, let's take a look at the scenery. I'm gonna leave this on. Disconnected. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the scenery. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's take a look at the landing. I know we saw it, but let's take a look at it. Stop. 346. There it is. Now in 39 minutes, 436 compared to minus 103. It's all good. All right. We'll see what we put it, then we can comment. All right, let's go. All right, looks like we got the center line. That looks good. Looks really good. I think map enhancement would add another element to it, jet power. You're going to see that pitch up that caused me to do that jet power. Right there. Right there. Still got in the center line and in the zone. Right there. Still got the center line. Yeah. Not bad. So I want you guys to see this. This is X World Pro. And this is not NVIDIA fault. This is part of X12 Pro right here. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Jet Power. Joe, this is updated X12 Pro. Yes, it is. You see the chimney with the smokes? You see that, Jet Power? Yep, right there. No, it's on the same drive as my M.2 drive. That's where it's at. Wow, check this out, man. Yeah, it's on my that I didn't put it in a different drive. I just removed the other stuff and then, you know. All right, let's look at this side. And the rice seasonal tree too, man. Well, this was a nice stream. Love some X4 Pro. If you don't have it, you should grab it. So this is just the America version. I'm pretty sure there's going to be improvement made to it. It's only $15 for just the American version. It's $35 for the whole world. And Europe is completely done. So if you think you're impressed with this, Europe is really, really, really good. Now, we will do a flight in New York City because that's where very well model. San Francisco, LA. We'll hit all the major spots. And next time I stream this, we'll run Map Enhancement Pro. Trust me, you guys really gonna like it then. So, but I know somebody, if you don't have Map Enhancement Pro, it's okay to buy this and run it without it. All right, Joe, appreciate you. So, Joe, Jet Power. Mayu. Brian Harris. Thomas Ellis, man, good luck with your stuff. Great. Cam MD11 and everybody that was here, appreciate you all. We'll be back. I mean, look at this shot, guys. You know, zoom in. Just look at the shot with the seasonal trees, the elevations. I mean, come on. This look way better than what I had before. All right, Jet Power. Yeah, I just said New York City is most populated city in the United States. Maybe you do a flight up there. Yeah, I will. I will. It might be tomorrow. I want to go to LaGuardia. Yeah, A-Tie Vision. What's up, man? Big up, big up. The only thing in Jet Power is gonna be early. You're probably gonna have to watch the replay. It's gonna be early. It's probably going from here to Delta to LaGuardia. Travis said my computer broke, but the new one I'm gonna get is gonna be a huge upgrade from my last one, so I will be playing and running X-Men better. But for now, I have X-Men since July 5th. Nice. 4 days after I went to Spain, and I didn't get back until July 20th. Okay. I was at Atlanta. Well, it was a nice airport. 3 Miles Island nuclear power plant is around Washington, D.C. Well, you know, I might have to fly to Washington, D.C. too, Jet Power. Oh, wow. You hear that? Now I wonder what the night lighting will look like. Let's back away. All right, let's make it nighttime. Wow, you see this? It's out to the distance. Check it out. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yep. There you go. I'm gonna come to DC, probably LaGuardia to DC, but I want to fly to New York first. What time? Well, I don't know. Let me see. Let me put. Oh man, it's the next day, 1 o'clock. So we're gonna do that. Let's see what we get. Don't worry, it's reloading. Show you guys before I leave. There it is. All right, guys. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace. I'm out.